Hello, 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 everybody. I thought I'd pop in and do the next instalment of this little world tour thing we're doing. I've got another series going on Ectocraft at the moment. I'm trying to put together a mod pack. That might be delayed another day. In fact, it will be delayed at least another day. I've been doing a lot of work on mod combinations, and I think there's been some quite drastic changes to that to make it better and to stack up some more mod packs for the future. Anyway, back to the city of Swinneyminster, where we were looking over the view here when we left it last time. We just teleported up here to the map room, and I said we got two things to look at here. First of all, we've got the town museum, and then we've got the arena. So let's quickly look at these. So the town museum is over here in the main square. Crikey, this is taking a long time to render in. Let's go a bit faster. Oh, what happened there? Right, so here is the town museum, looking like a Spanish hacienda, which is a bit unfortunate. I didn't mean it quite to look like that. Shut up, workers. But there we are. It's okay. This is actually history museum. Crikey, I'm yawning. So first thing you see in here is all the fucking racket and this gorgeous floor. So this is the, hang on, let's have a look here. This is the Grand Exhibition Hall, subtitled Perils, kind of an educational thing. And in here we've got silverfish and endermites and things in cages so they can't see us, including this creeper over here and some spiders. Are there any cave spiders? No, it's just like some little normal spiders. A skeleton with a friend of his. What are they called? Lost or ragged or something? I can't remember what they're called. They're not husks. I can't remember. And here we've got a couple of phantoms flying around in the cage. Over here we've got a skeleton horse. Oh god. Over here we've got a ravager in a cage, and he's got some water to drink and some hay to drink. Now I've had to put him in a cage and also drop the cage behind a wall because he can hit you across a massive distance. So you need to be this far away for him not to attack you, because he can see you when you're in survival mode through the wall. I won't go into survival mode. You can trust me on that. He can see me, and he will kind of run towards me, but he can't actually headbutt me from over here. And then in the corner here, we've got some husks, one of which, see, he's got a name, one of which is carrying a delicious bit of zombie flesh, which must be very encouraging to the zombie next door with his zombie horse. Oh, he's also got some zombie flesh. They're all good. This is kind of wacky design of this hall with these glowstone lights and whatnot. But this is the Grand Exhibition Hall. And if we get any more dangerous overworld mobs, I guess they need to go in here somewhere. Around here we have, we have the Jackson Memorial Flora Gallery. If you remember from this shrine, Jackson was my first dog ever in this game, and he accidentally was killed in dealing with the fucking trader llama thing, trader and his llamas. So this gallery is named for him. So there's all of the flora in the world. So there's various grasses and ferns and tulips and tree saplings, and flowers and mushrooms. I've probably missed some just to give you in there. But that's what this is. And then down here we have this room is the overworld room. So in here we've got some rabbits, which are displaying nicely the rabbit bug, which is when rabbits go into a corner, they get stuck. It's been reported for fucking ages, and it's never fixed, and they're still doing it in 1.15. So that's why they're jumping around. One of these rabbits, interestingly, is the killer bunny, which you can wiki that if you don't know what the killer bunny is. Bit annoyed that they don't just fix the bug. Then we've got a couple of foxes over in this one. And they've got some berry bushes because they actually eat berries from the berry bush. I suppose they might mate if they eat and I don't know, they haven't mated yet, and it's been a couple of months. Then we've got a little Arctic exhibit here with a snow golem just to keep it feeling cold, and a polar bear. Yes, hello. And a polar bear in this exhibit here. And then over here, sealed up to keep it nice and humid, we've got the jungle exhibit, which is a panda and a couple of ocelots and some parrots in there, along with some, this is cocoa and some bamboo and a jungle tree and stuff, just a kind of little biome of their own. So that's the overworld room for this, and I wish they'd fix the rabbits. And then on the opposite side, we've got the geological gallery, because all natural history museums bore you to fucking tears with rocks somewhere. So this is where we do it here, showing us the various rocks and things and what you can get out of them. So this is gold goes to gold, emerald goes to emerald, diamond goes to diamond, etc. That's how these are working. Iron, that's supposed to, that is an iron ingot here. Sort of glowstone and bedrock, they're quite rare. Coal, flint and coal, and where they come from, the two different types of prismy. So that's what that is. Then over here, we've got the wet overworld exhibits. So first, we've got a little slime cage here, where it's got a bit of water in there to keep them wet, with a couple of slimes in there to admire. Over here, we've got a couple of drowns in their own tank to keep them safe from everything else. Is a baby drowned and an adult drowned with a trident by the look of it. And then we've got the sort of grand exhibit here in the in this here, where we've got those tropical fish and corals and an elder guardian, is it? Gatekeeper, I don't know, an elder something, a big fish, and a dolphin and a turtle. Some nice corals and things growing in there. Now, interestingly, that dolphin kept dying when I put him in here, even though he had permanence on his MBT tag. And what I discovered is that dolphins can't survive underwater, ironically. They die, and they keep jumping out of water to breathe, but there wasn't enough, even with this gap at the top, there wasn't even, see what he did there, there's not enough room for him to breathe. So that dolphin is an enchanted dolphin with permanent water breathing on him, so he can't die. Things you learn, it's silly, isn't it? So that's the wet overworld. Now, down here, at great expense and effort, I put an elevator in. So this, that was silly of me, wasn't it? I think we're using birch in here. I can't quite remember. I think we're using birch. Yeah, it looks like it. We're the elevator's already here. So I put this elevator in, and it's not great. It's only one tool. Something's coming. It's already here though. You can tell it's here because the light's on. So what you would do to use this elevator is you have to go into it like this, and then this is going to come and block the thing. There we go, and it takes us all the way down to the next floor here, which is the Nether exhibit. And in here, quite terrifyingly, we've got a ghast. Now, I had to shut him up. He's been artificially silenced with a command, because you could hear him all the way across Cathedral Square. It's so bloody noisy. This is just some exhibits of what exists in the Nether. So we've got lava, and we had a chicken jockey there. We had a zombie pigman on that chicken. Now we've just got a chicken. What happened to the oh well, we don't want that, do we? Okay. We need to get spawn in another. Oh, maybe the chicken was put on permanent and the carrier wasn't. That's right. So the rider despawned. I'll put him back at some point. It was a chicken carrying a baby pigman. Over here we've got a blaze. It's very important that he can't see us through this glass. This is a fossil, which is one of the few things that you can spawn in, one of the few structures you can spawn in from Minecraft's own kind of structure database thing using a structure block. So that's how that got there. Although if we need to expand the nether with the next update, it looks like the fossil is going to have to leave and go somewhere else, because that wall is going to have to be where things go. There is one of them, a wither skeleton in the corner, and we've got, so I don't know, there's glowstone, and we've got some of these magma cubes here who are very happy. Yeah, so this is the nether thing, and what I think I'm going to do is dig out that way, quite a long way, and then down under on the left somewhere further down we're going to have another gallery or another big room to exhibit end creatures. I would really like to have an ender dragon chained up, and also there's shulker boxes down in the end as well, and anything else we can think of relating to the end, maybe the cause trees on display for the end. So yeah, that's what that bit is. So if we go through here and go up, yeah, we are going up. Good. It's a bit laggy. What the hell? What's happened? It's so laggy. This is the workings of the elevator. Oh, is my world really so laggy it couldn't take me up? That's very disappointing. That's extremely disappointing. That being the case, I'm going to go out through the window here. I didn't know the window was there. This looks like it's orange stained glass, doesn't it? There we go. Let's see if the elevator did actually come back, or if something's sort of irretrievably broken there. No, the elevator's there. Okay, that's just to do with the server lag. How annoying. So that is the City Museum. Quick, smart, slick. Not slick, but anyway, that's that. And then the last thing to look at is the arena, which you might have seen in use on Twitch streams, possibly. We did have a lot of fun. Where am I going? It's over there, isn't it? But I'll show you now anyway. So these killed creeper, these commands appearing down here, are because there's some command blocks that are keeping the arena clear of creepers, because I mustn't have it blown up. Creepers don't have any part in these games. Oh, why have I gone up? Hang on, let's go into the main part of the arena first. The main arena entrance. So the public, they'd have to come up here and go in here. Here we go. There we go. Oh look, there's some skeletons in there. But around the back, there's these holding pens for whoever or whatever is going to be in the arena. And there's another one there. So there's 3 of them, one for each of the gates, but you can walk around, so if you could bring things in and hold them. Okay, so there's the 3 of them, and that's the 3 gates. 1, 2, 3 over there. Then how do we get up to the seating? Let's shut the doors. Seating, yeah, it's up here. So this is all the... Oh, I don't want that open. It's a shame you can see a little bit of the command block there. That's whatever. It is what it is. So these are the seating areas for the arena up here. Took me a long time to build this seating, and then a friend did a brilliant job on that roof. I'm really pleased with the roof. Looks like a gone wrong donut, and the views up with the towers at night. It's especially beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, I mustn't rhapsodize about my own build too much. Anyway, you can see us going around here. Just interestingly, it's through the arena here that you carry on up through and along the city wall. It does actually join into the arena. Yeah. Oh, is that an Enderman? Yeah, there's an Enderman in the arena. We can't do anything about him. Let's go down this side. So that's the 2 sides. Just for interest, I'm pretty sure that the city walls allow entry in the other side to the arena. I'm just going to have a look. There we are, look. Yeah, there we go. So if we just have a look along here, you can see, there we go. That's the whole of the extending city wall going all the way along. So it's a bit weird, but in order to go along the city wall, you have to go through the arena. Well, that's not so weird. So it acts as like a defensive turret in its own right. And then in the arena itself, up there is the royal box. And there's glass in front of that because I discovered that otherwise you spawn something in and it bloody attacks you. It can get you from up there. I can't remember what they were. Something could attack you from up there. Was it skeletons firing bows or ravage or something? It would attack. So I don't know what it's like for the audience, but at least as a royal member, you're fine. So let's go up there. And this is where we were before. They have their own special entrance up there, special flight of stairs up to the royal box. In here, backed by the Swinneyminster flag. Oh, let's have a quick look up here first. So just above all of this is a load of redstone shit. Doing levers, that's a command block chain. What's up here? I can't remember. Oh, this is access to the roof. So you could use it defensively as genuinely part of the walls, which is quite nice. And also to restock these droppers around the edge. Anyway, underneath the floor there's pistons pushing, oh these are pistons, pushing redstone. Basically as you flick switches underneath, what happens is that the pistons get activated and they either activate that command block or that command block, or that chain and that chain. That's what's going on here. And there's, I won't go into the logic. That was how I did it. Let's shut that. And through here is the throne, telling us what we can do. So we can summon in trident gladiators, skeletons, killer rabbits, a ravager, zombie pigmen, wolves, or a gladiator champion, rabbits, lambs, foxes, iron golems, or Christians. And then these switches up here either shower the victors with flowers, which is quite cool, or we open or close the gates. So when we open the gates, so gates 1, 2, or 3, we let whoever's in there into the arena. They do battle, they carry on until they're finished. As soon as we close the gates, actually anything that spawned in the arena is killed. It's just wiped out, gone. One thing I might like to do is have some sort of trap somewhere else where we can send players to fight in the arena, but I haven't done that yet. Now when we spawn skeletons in, I think they're given caps so they don't burn in the... Let's see, we summon a new skeleton. I think they're given caps so they don't burn when they come out. Let's have a look. So now if we open the gates, there they are. Are they going to burn? Oh no, look, they've got a fire imperviousness spell on them so they can't die. And then if we then close the gates, you'll see that they just all... There we go. It just clears the arena. Right, so you can set up battles between... So we'll have, well, I don't know, one skeleton, and let's have a load of dogs, because we know dogs attack skeletons. Wolves. 1, 2. This is very laggy. I shouldn't take this one. 3. So we've got a skeleton and 3 wolves there, and then we can open the gates and watch what happens. Now, when we got Optifine, of course, we'll be able to see. Oh, he's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. What the wolves doing? Have they seen him yet? Have they seen him? Oh, they've seen him. No. Yeah, there they go. Full of aggro. Go on. Go get him. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yes, have him. Oi, get out in the square. We can't see you. That's the only problem with the raw box is you can't see the games. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, and they're going in there. That's annoying. So I assume they're going to just kill him. We also know that foxes attack lambs, so let's have some fox baiting. Come on, come on. Ah, there they are. There they come. There they come. Come on. It's so bloody cool. There, look, going in on him. Oh, it's laggy. They're going to get him. Yeah, meh, indeed. Oh, they got that one. So the foxes are winning so far. How are they doing against killer rabbits? Let's see how they do. It's 2 killer rabbits summoned. Where are they? 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 It's a shame the skeletons are unarmed. Where were the rabbits? I think they're inside the. I'm gonna reset the arena, which sadly is going to make the dogs die. So you need to be very careful not to bring your dogs to the games, otherwise they might accidentally get. If they get too near, they might accidentally get splatted. Summon the killer bunny. Don't know which gate he's in. Let's have a killer bunny and some wolves. Oh, one wolf. One wolf will do. See how they go. Come on. Oh, there's the killer bunnies. Where have the wolves spawned? Have the killer bunnies killed the wolf? Fuck me, the killer bunnies have killed the wolf. I think. Let's go in here and have a look. Let's spawn another wolf out. Maybe those ones aren't very good to fight. Do they come out through the same gate? Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Oh, the killer bunnies can kill the wolves. Awesome. So they can do battle. They spawn in the same gate. Not sure that's a great idea. We've got foxes, which we know are a favourite of wolves. Let's have 2 more wolves. How are these doing? Come on, come on. This is barbaric, I know. It's like Roman, isn't it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go on, come on. Yay, you're going to have him, aren't you? Oh, it's just fox baiting. Come on, what are you ignoring him for? Oh, goodness sake. Come on, wolves. Yay, you got him. It's very laggy. Oh, they got one of them. They're going to get the other one. 2 of them hunting in a pack. Oi! The foxes win again. Let's just reset this to get rid of the foxes. Yes, mercilessly. And they're dead. Right, what else can we do? We can have a Ravager and a zombie pigman. So what would a zombie pigman do? That would kind of attack people, wouldn't it? Iron golems might decide to attack skeletons. Let's have some skeletons prepared. So 3 skeletons and an iron golem. And then open the gates and see how that does. Hey, there we are. Come on, come on, bitches, come out. There's Mr. Golem. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't just stand there. Come on, we'll have a wolf as well. We'll make this fun. Come on, you need something on your heels to keep you going. Don't attack each other, you dicks. What are you doing? Come on, Iron Golem. You're just going to stand there and let them attack each other. You fucking coward. You're a pacifist. Not that pacifism is a problem. Come on, the wolf sees. Yeah, the wolf's seen you. The Iron Golem is being absolutely shit. He's doing nothing. Hey! He did something. Yay, the Golem got him. And they do a full drop of all of their loot. So if there was a person playing down here, everything is dropped. All the armor, all the weapons, everything gets dropped. All from everyone in the arena, which is quite fun. Well, The golem's being attacked, but it's just doing nothing about it. They're being rubbish. Let's finish this battle. Oh, he just come out. Oh well. Another thing we might want to do is pit a Ravager against a Golem, maybe. Where's the Golem gone? Let's have a zombie pigman as well against a Golem. Now, the zombie pigmen are quite cool in this. They're actually well equipped and well defended with their weapons and stuff. Come on, hey! Oh, he's going straight for the Golem. He's going straight for him. Ah! Oh, look. Oh, they're going. Who's stronger, a Golem or a Ravager? Who's stronger, Golem or... It looks like the Ravager's strong. Hey! The Golem's stronger than a Ravager. Who'd have known? The pig fighter is scared shitless. He knows they're just not going to attack each other, are they? He's scared. Right, those two are finished. And then I guess the only sort of analogous thing we can do is we can have Christians, which of course are just villagers. So let's have 1, 2, 3 villagers, and they can fight a gladiator champion who you may recognize. Come on. Come on. Oi, come out. This filling 1 blocks thing is to do, it's complicated. It's to do with the spawning mechanics. We're filling blocks and emptying blocks. Come on. The gladiator champions there. Here come the Christians. Come on, don't be scared. Come on, don't be scared. Come on. Come on. I know you haven't got any weapons. It's tough shit. Look, he's coming for you. Hey, he's coming. Hey, he's coming for you. You're going to just be... What are you standing there for? If you get together and attack him, you might do something. Oh, he hasn't got you yet. Come on. Come on. Oh, dear. I wouldn't go in there. Oh, I really wouldn't go in there. Spartacus. Oh! 1 down. 1 down. Why is it so laggy? Oh, there's going to be... Oh, no, he's come out again. I think he might have killed one in there. Ah! He hasn't got him yet. So he's got a enchanted shield, an enchanted sword, the whole lot. So he'd be fun for a player to fight. Oh, there we go. Champion. Spartacus. He's the champion. He's just going to hide in there, though. So let's get rid of Spartacus. Ha ha ha. Let's have some more Christians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think the last one we haven't seen is the Trident Gladiator. We know what these are. We know what these are. I don't think anything else. Maybe they might attack a person. Here we go. Let's let them all out. See what happens. Yeah, it was the Trident Gladiators. It was the Tridents were being fired up to here. Hey, look at them. They got no hope at all. They got no fucking hope. They're really bad shots, though. Oh! Hey! 1 down. Hey, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get together. Kill. Oh, you're rubbish. Oh, they're just being... Oh, you're trapped, you're trapped, you're trapped, you're trapped, you're trapped. Oh! He's quick, he's nimble. There's one over there that's nimble. Ah, Poseidon, they're called. 2 of them went off in there. Hey! And they won. And the last button here, to shower them with flowers. Of course, what happens is, if you ignore the annoying commands, the blocks around it throw flowers into the arena to shower the victors with glory until such time as we get bored and we dismiss them and they're dead. So yeah, that's the arena. It's really fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Functionally, I think it's the best thing that I've built here. The redstone component was quite detailed. I love it. Absolutely love it. You can actually play. And if we can find some way of getting players in there, maybe, oh, there's some spawn skeletons, maybe some command blocks to stop them escaping. So, like, if the gate's opened, then close it, or don't know, some way of stopping a player from just chiseling their way out. Could be fun. Yeah, so that is, I think, a nice way to end the tour of Swinneyminster so far. As we know, it's got a substantial amount of building got to be done, and I still don't like that dome. And there's a lot more to see. Maybe we can just quickly tag in at the end now, go back up to the map room and have a quick look at all the other areas that we're talking about. Well, let's look at them in here first. These are the teleports to them, so we can give you a feel for what we've got. We have an area called... That's been changed in spelling. That's Ciudade Bêbada. Ciudade, I don't know. It's Portuguese, I think. Not Cidade. Anyway, it means drunken city. And that is on the mesa somewhere. And what I want that to be is a big wine producing area with buildings kind of hybrid Spanish, Mexican sort of thing. A mesa build, which I've never done. This says... I don't know what that says, but it's Caverns of Doom, and above it is Albanian. I'm not sure why I translated it into Albanian. I don't really understand why I did that. I think I was kind of doing languages and thought, let's do another one. It's the Caverns of Doom. I might change Albanian because people might think I'm trying to make a point, and I'm not. That is a big ravine extending to the surface that I want to terraform into a kind of an underground village with things. What's this? The Sky Kingdom. Or what does that say? Uranutopia. Yeah, there you go. Sky place. This is being done by a Greek lovely lady, which is totally bonkers. It's a totally bonkers build of the Sky Kingdoms. This is Schloss Weidstein, which means, well, castle. Weidstein means pasture rock. So the idea is it's rocky pasture land. That is the sandstone castle that I started this whole Minecraft series doing. You can go back and see me building some of that, but it does need a village placing underneath it. This is where a friend called Dan has been building. He hasn't been on for a while, and he's decided he wants his place called Chernobyl, as you do. It's down in the south. This is Darkingpool. Darkingpool was the third area away from home that I ever built. First was obviously the base. Second was the lake house thing we looked at yesterday. And the third one was I drove a road southwards eventually. I'd found lots of villages and I drove a road southwards, join them all up, and then head out to the coast. And I built a little shack on the coast just as a point of departure for a boat. The boat could come up the coast back to Swinneyminster. Anyway, I decided it needed a name because it's called Darkingpool, which I think means something. Pool, I think, is a port. Ing is a town or river. I can't remember. I don't remember what that means. Anyway, and then over the other side, we've got these places. We've seen the map room. We know where that is. That's in Swinneyminster, but just a way of getting there. Let's look at the map. Nether-on-Sea is kind of a result of our Nether highway of carriages and things that we've got going. We'll have to show people that at some point. There's a rudimentary system of trains, of railways in the Nether to link up places, and one of these goes to Nether-on-Sea, where the Nether portal is extended out over the sea somewhere, and that needs a kind of fishing village building on land and making it harmonious. This is Mount Kilimanjaro, which I discovered a big mountain with snow on the top rising out of jungle scenery. I just really like it, and that needs, I think, just the mountain needs making good, and then I want a massive single tower fortress monastery temple thing rising on the top of the mountain to a great height. Just one thing. It might even be semi-ruined, that doesn't matter, but just one big thing on the mountain rising out of the jungle. This is Ding Dong, which is a land that I want to do. Crikey, that sounds racist. It's a land that I want to do in a sort of Chinese architectural styles or something. I'm not sure. And the rest are platforms for other places. So if we go to the map room, we can see where some of this stuff is. The nice thing about doing pressure plates underneath them is that when you step on the pressure plate, it also activates the gate, which shuts the teleporter again. This is quite cool. I like that. So, without the aid of Optifine, we are here where the green dot is, Swinneyminster. If we go, let's come back a bit. Swinneyminster, there we go. This is Darkingpool. See the green line here. The first thing I worked out was that I could do a road down through these villages here. So, because there's 4 villages more or less in a row there. So they're joined up with a road. And then there's another road that heads out to Darkingpool. And then the main road extends now. Chernobyl, where my friends built, is near the first woodland mansion that we discovered, finally. Which is down, you saw it there, it's there. It's been cleared out. And you can see Chernobyl. Oh, if I can refocus on it. The blue one. Just above it there. And you can see Schloss Weidstein is not far. That's the orange one just to the right. And that's because when I was down there helping them out with some stuff, I just noticed this amazing scene and thought, I want to build on that. So what we've got running through the world here is a road through these villages, all the way down through this landmass here. The road branches somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly where, but it would have to be somewhere around there. Another road leads on down to what you see here, Nether-on-Sea. That's where Nether-on-Sea is, literally in the sea. But just on this land here, and around this bay somewhere, I want to do some building. The main road carries on down over here, I think. Yeah, and there's a string of little islands there that it goes along. See the 3 dots, and then it joins up to the land here, and it carries on. I can't remember if we incorporate these villages into it. I suspect not. Down here somewhere, I don't know exactly where, but it goes across the sea. I think it goes across the sea here. This one's an underwater route, which I think would be quite fun to start some underwater builds. I'd like to clear out this ocean monument at some point and maybe actually use that as part of the underwater aspect of that. Anyway, the road runs down the side of these badlands here, and it carries on down through here. But this is where Ciudad Bebada is. See, that's got spelt right. There's some roads being put through to there, but I want that to be a quite substantial city, a wine-growing city. The road carries on and eventually meets both Schloss Weidstein and Chernobyl there. And the South Road does potentially carry on, although the actual world boundary is not far away, so it's not going to be a lot of point in carrying on too far. So that's where they are. So we're up here in Swinneyminster. There is a road connecting us all the way, which incorporates Nether-on-Sea and Ciudad Bebada and Schloss Weidstein and Chernobyl. Basically, they're all on the same sort of big south road down. Yeah, that's kind of linked up. And then, via the Nether junction, it's not joined up to anything. There's no roads, no nothing, but there will be one day. I think it's somewhere over here. Maybe it's up here. There you go. Look, I've marked Ding Dong. This is the. I've got to recall that something else. This is where that's going to be. And I've only flown there, like with the Lytras, or taken a boat there at the moment. It's not joined to anything. I don't even know. I don't know where the land goes. I don't know whether it's joinable. Maybe Maybe it is. Maybe we need bridges. Who knows? So that's where some development's going to go on in Eastern style development. I'm not very keen on starting on that. I'm not very inspired with that yet. I don't really know how to do Eastern builds. There's a lot of villages to join up and jungle pyramids. There's a lot of stuff there. Then, I don't think there's anything else over that side. Over this side of the map is where there's some other interesting stuff. So over here, that's where Uran-Utopia is, the cloudless sky kingdom, which I think Kat is going to continue to build. I'm not sure. She hasn't been on for a couple of weeks because she's been away for Christmas. We can go and take a look at that, but I don't really want to interfere in that unless I need to. I might need to interfere in Chernobyl, just do some copying and pasting of houses and stuff. That has a teleport and a nether access. If we go up higher, this is the Cavern of Doom. There. Oh god, it's hard to see. You can see it's not massively far from us, but it's quite far. This is the ravine that is nicely surrounded by desert with some acacia hills and things behind it. We should go and take a look at that. I've done a bit of it, but then I kind of ran out of ideas, or maybe more the scope of it started to daunt me as I started to dig and thought, oh, what I'm really doing here, what I'm really doing there, actually, I may as well be honest, is when people say do a dwarven kingdom, an underground dwarven kingdom, that's kind of what I think that's going to turn into. It does look that way, although a dwarven kingdom in a very Minecrafty way with actual Minecraft villages and things. What else do we need? I think there was something. Oh, the Kilimanjaro thing, Kilimandengo. So that is when you go left from Swinneyminster. The stronghold actually is over here somewhere. There you go. Look, you can see the stronghold, and there's the red and green. That's where we are. The stronghold is there, but up here, I mean, it's even clear on the map. If I can stand still, that there's a white snowy mountain arising out of the jungle. There's a pillager outpost right at the base of it, which is a bit irritating, but that's the mountain I want to develop. And then up there, this is somewhere over here. Yeah, there's a woodland mansion over there. I think it's the only other woodland mansion in this entire world boundary. There aren't any others, just two. So these are going to be the areas to look at. I think, given that it doesn't need any development, we should go and look at Darkingpool next. And I think we should go there by horse, because whilst I have a teleporter, I think it might be quite cool to see the way the world connects together. Might be nice. Might be really boring. Might be both. Some people like being bored. Oh, just before I go over there, one thing we didn't look at yesterday at the base was out here. Well, I went looking for mobs in there. This is my bamboo farm, I suppose. There's also some cocoa things at the back, but this is a bit of genuine outsideness of the world, private property. Is this in concept? This is not mob proofed. I mean, the idea is things couldn't come in by boat because we've got those sluice gates and things way further back, and you've only got access to this if you've got through them first. But of course, mobs can spawn. So we've got this rather nice gully. I think a lot of these trees are the last remaining original trees in the forest. Now, the additions that were made here were, it was a dry gully initially, so I put a waterfall down eventually. I'd already built a bridge over a dry gully, but I thought I'd bring a waterfall down. I filled the gully with other plants. There's like bamboos and there's vines, and I put a lot of grass around and hidden some torches here and then to light it up a little bit. That's more to make it atmospheric than to keep it mob proofed. But it just looks really overgrown. So it's an overgrown gully, and I quite like it. I mean, what am I talking about? It's only a gully, but I still quite like it. And then along the side of here, there's this path. You see the bridge over there and my farm over here. So this is kind of civically safe, but still wildlifely not safe. And this is where you saw this. Hang on, as we were coming on the path here, you saw we've got a bit of a dirt path going here, and that brings you out to this, which is the little tent campsite area that I was looking at in earlier videos, which has a. This is the river that. Let's just get you some perspective. There you go. I've gone straight up. That's the river that runs down here. We're by the university, and this is just the road running along there. So that's the perspective on that. I just wanted a bit of something in there, a bit of something interesting to find. And the vines are there. I like it. It's kind of overgrown. And I like it. And this, hang on, down here, there's a bit of, you can look underneath the bridges. The bridges, all of them have got this grating through them. It does actually go all the way down both sides. I liked the idea. I'm not sure why. I just give some detailing. So if we go in, anyway, what are we doing? We're going to find a horse. So what we want to do, oh wait, hang on, the horses are, where's the horse? Yeah, okay. So we've got to go over the bridge, and then we've got to turn towards the cathedral. Here, yeah, turn towards the cathedral. Oh, the shop's all open. And then not going to the cathedral, we go up here into the oldest bit of the town, where the flower pots are still causing their issues. Conversation corner, we call it, just because they've been stuck there for months. Where am I going? I'm going into the stables. Here we are. It's very strange that there's a golem in here. There's not even any villagers in here. To spawn a golem that far away from them is a bit odd. Anyway, so we've got these here. Come on. So I get on my horse, who's really fast. Really, really, really fast. Push the button. Where are we going to? We're going on the main south road, so we've got to go up to the cathedral square, and then out on the main road, past past the city walls, past the watchtower. Here we are. Sorry, this is so quick. Will you stop jerking back? Right. So here we are on the main square. And I think we mentioned yesterday that this was the main road. I call it the Great South Road. Some of the signs further south, it gets called that. Right, here we go. With the wall that we've newly built on our left, we head out of the city. Ah, flicker, 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 flicker. I haven't actually tried to go along here on a horse. Yeah, it is possible. Good. Down there is the lake house and the farms. We're going to carry on. So we go all the way along our main road. This is the last tower of Swinneyminster. See the wall then goes along there. This is now outside. So these are the roads. So this was something I built over the months. They're not very interesting. They're just too wide. They're lit by torches, and there's genuine bridges across everything there. It's nice stuff. You can have a look at the bridges are all. I'm sure you believe me, but look, the bridges are all nicely arched. That one's a bit ugly actually. They're proper roads anyway. They're not just causeways. And they go along, and why do we keep jerking back? And they link together a row of villages down this side of the map. It's very slow for the screens to render in. I can just see sky in front of me. Yeah, let's let it go in a bit. There's a moon rising in front of me. It's not though. There we go. And this originally was a place that I built a big tower on. There you go, the beacon's still there. Because what I originally did was I took a boat and used to go out across the bay over to the other side somewhere, I think over there, where the torches are. And it used to be a little ferry part of the journey, but then since then I've decided everything needs to be linked up by a horseable road. So that's why we've got these roads here now. They're all doable by horse. Used to be, oops. Come on, horse. And there's the last tunnel here through the mountain. Oh look, one of the things I did through the longer tunnels, I wanted to provide the opportunity to stop and have an explore. So you can actually come into these little places and leave your horse safely in these things and go exploring in the caves, because I've never explored them. Still now I haven't. We're not going to do that now. Get back on the horse. He's got food and stuff. Right, let's shut that up. Which way were we going? This way? Yeah, here we go. So here's the first village that we arrive at, and if we came in by boat, we'd have come in at the port here. Just in the distance is where we came from, but we came a slightly roundabout route. The roads are done. They link up. If it stops jerking. Where did we go? We went up here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's the main village centre, isn't it, with the bell? Yeah, okay, so we carry on along here, going on the main road. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Stop flinging me back. It should be easier to ride along than it is. I don't know what my problem is. And this has, there's a bridge. It goes through biomes, and the horse jumps in the wrong way, but it goes through different biomes. And the lighting there isn't supposed to keep the road perfectly safe, because you can't. It's supposed to stop things spawning too near. There we go. Will you go over the bridge without lagging? There's another village here on the left, you see. There's the path to it. Another village. I think anything very interesting is happening there. Just carry along the road. See, we're only going one map's distance, and yet it's a long way. Another little bridge. Will you stop lagging? Okay, I've tried to go up this hill 3 times now. You're going to let me go up? Let me go up. It's all just tiger forests. Tiger woods. I love that it's tiger woods. What's this? Why are there a tree? Oh look! I haven't been here for weeks since I chopped the tree down, and the blocks are still up the top, despawning and dropping things. That's ridiculous. Anyway, yes, I know you've done it once before. Come on, you can do it. Go up the fucking hill. What? This lag is nightmare. This might fix itself. I'm going to approach our ISP after New Year and say, hey, I want an upgraded package with a fast upload speed. I think that's the problem. It's the upload speed. It's horrendous. Right, here there's a junction. We can see Darkingpool is over here, and the Great South Road southwards and the Great South Road northwards are marked. So we won't carry on south on the Great South Road. We'll go over here now to Darkingpool, past this village. Yeah, okay, that's telling us Darkingpool's this way. And then there's an enormous bridge that stretches across the landscape here, which I was really pleased with when I built it. No, there's a horse, a dog. Right. And it's got all the pillars and the nicenesses of a bridge. But I built the gatehouses using a more rustic style, just as if they were using the things that were to hand in the countryside. There's a lava lake underneath us. This is all just a bridge. It's big. I mean, the horse is quick, so it feels like it's no distance. Up to the next gate out. Come on. Come on! Go up there. Right. Ah, you can see in the distance my tower. See it over there? I had a tendency of just building big, tall erections in the countryside, so I knew where I was going. It was more that when I was coming to Darkingpool by sea, I'd know what it was and where it was. Here we are. Welcome to Darkingpool. And what Darkingpool is? Look here. There's a horse stable place. Get in there! Oh, you bastard! Get in here. You stay in here. Stay. 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 Let me off. Thank you. Stay. There we go. Here's Darkingpool's teleportation chamber to Swinneyminster. So I can go back to Swinneyminster that way. And here's Darkingpool. As I say, this is the third place. This was only my second ever dog. Hello. He hasn't got a name. And I just filled this up with whatever I thought was necessary for growing. So there's some melons. I routed the river to run down nicely. And then I built this shack, which I haven't actually rebuilt. It's all the bare essentials. It's a bed, a couple of chests, full of stuff that's empty, full of useful shit. With a jetty out at the sea. And there's a swamp biome just here where I got my first slimes from. It was really useful. And I found my first drowns in this water here, actually, trying to sleep. And you see there's berry bushes around the headlands to stop things coming too close and dropping in on me. They're really useful to just keep things at bay. You watch these. They won't pathfind through them. It's really cool. So yeah, this is Darkingpool. And up on the coast, way upright, that's north up there, is the coast back to Swinneyminster and the bridges and the keep and all of that. And down south is the New World. So I think what I'll do is I will nip in here, take a snooze, because I don't seem to have done that since ever. Come out again. Not forget. Hello. See, they never run out of food. It's amazing. I will leave my horse in here and then no doubt completely forget that I've done that. Let's go up and look at the landscape. Back along here, this bridge. Maybe it wasn't so easy to see in the darkness last night. But it's all of this. It's all bridge. See these posts sticking down there. All the way across the scenery to there. It's quite a long bridge. Anyway, I shouldn't obsess about bridges. Back along. Here we go. And we will fall out of the sky. We will ignore the dog. And I think we will just teleport back to Swinneyminster. Because this, as I said, the staircase is where stuff begins now. So when you teleport to Swinneyminster, you end up here. And we'll pick a place to look at. Or, well, I think we'll teleport to the ones down the west coast, but we might use roads to the ones down the east coast. Mount Kilimanjaro is a standalone case. Maybe we'll do that next. But for the moment, that's the end of this episode. That's all of Swinneyminster and its surroundings. Hope you enjoyed that. I will be back on here. Maybe not tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve. I'm out. Don't know. We'll see what happens with the modded stuff, the Ectocraft stuff. But do catch up with both series if you've not seen them. Bye bye.